What's up, beautiful people? It's Dynasty, aka your girl DY. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, hey, welcome. So happy to meet you. Come on in. On this channel, we talk about all things creative self-development. And today, I want to talk about things I would have done differently had I known then being when I started my indie career, what I know now. This week was one of those funky weeks, y'all. I'm gonna be 100% transparent with y'all. It was one of those shoulda, coulda, woulda kind of weeks, when you start kind of reflecting and thinking about what you wish you had known or how you could have done that or how you could have played this move. And I really got in my head. And I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I get in my head and I just ruminate on things and the thoughts are just going round and round until I'm finally able to pull myself up out of it. And today I just woke up like, all right, girl, let's get it together. It's time. It is time. We've had our moment. We sat in it for a little bit. It's time to get back to doing what you love, back to your growth, back to making things happen. I think sometimes in life it's so easy to get caught up wondering how things would have turned out if you made this turn instead of that turn, or if you made this move instead of that move. But what I've learned is sitting and thinking, and staying stuck in that place isn't helpful or productive, and it doesn't move you any further toward your goal. And the truth is, just because things could have been different doesn't necessarily mean that they would have been better. So that's always something that I keep in mind that's helpful to me. So keep that in mind whenever you find yourself sitting and replaying scenarios over and over and over again, wondering what it would have been like if you had taken a different path or made a different decision. What can we do right now with the time that we have? And that's where I'm at today. So I'm going to go ahead and share a few things with you. Jumping right in with this one. And this one that I'm going to start with wasn't even on my original list. I just got inspired this morning by a new friend that I actually just met days ago, because I hit her up this morning. I said, hey, happy Friday. How you feeling? And she said, I feel free. And I was like, I love that, because this is language that I'm accustomed to using that I haven't really been using lately. I haven't been feeling super free. I've been feeling a bit bogged down with adulting and responsibilities and overthinking and all of that, all of the stuff. So simply hearing her say, I feel free, inspired me. One thing that I would have done differently is really held on to the feeling of freedom consistently, not just in spurts. I would have made a better effort to hold on to that feeling. And for me, when I think of that, it really means just freedom to be yourself, freedom to create in the way that you want to create, freedom to move in the way that you want to move, and just really owning that. Another thing that I would have done differently and more consistently was really own my confidence. Yep, I'm a pretty confident person. I talk to others about confidence. I share tips. I help others walk that path. But when I look back, it took me a while to get to this point, but I had moments where I felt it and I would let something else kind of knock me off that square. I remember when I was really starting to get in my bag on the stage and just get really comfortable speaking to people and showing up and performing big. And someone that was close to me said to me when I came up the stage, like, all right, now don't get too big, or, don't get too cocky, something along those lines. And I kind of took that to heart, and I started feeling like, dang, am I doing too much on stage? Do I need to shrink a little bit? It really made me question myself. That was just one moment that I can think of. But sometimes things come up and they shake our confidence a little bit. And I'm at this point now where I could get on the stage, and if folk trying to act like they ain't feeling me or trying to be stank and want to make me work for the love and the applause, that's fine, because at this point I know who I am. I know what I bring. I know I'm dope. So I'm gonna have a good time, and eventually y'all will catch on and come on and bring the energy. That's not a problem. But there was a time years ago where that would have shaken me up. That would have really impacted like how I was feeling about myself in the moment, my self-esteem, my energy, and it would absolutely show on the stage. And I'm just so grateful that now I'm not in that space. But if I could go back and do things differently, I would have gotten there earlier and stayed in that space. I was talking to a super dope young singer the other day, and I was like, you are super talented. Like, God blessed you. And she was like, I know. And somebody else may have looked at her and been like, you supposed to say thank you. What you mean, I know? But I actually felt proud. I think she's like 23, 24, the oldest. I'm like, the fact that she gets that right now, like, yes, I'm grateful. God did bless me. God did his big one on me. Yes. Like, thank you for seeing that and acknowledging that. I know that. Not shrinking like, oh, really? Oh, me? Oh, playing those games. That made me feel so proud that she's so young and already confident in owning her gifts with gratitude and not afraid to take that compliment without feeling like, oh, let me downplay myself. That's another thing that I definitely wish that when I felt that, I just really locked in on it, because confidence is a game changer. We're always going to be growing. We're always going to be learning. There's always something new, a new way to improve upon our gifts or expand our skill set. But that confidence is a thing that will take you so far. Showing up on that stage and owning who you are. Bars. Another thing I would have done, y'all, is be consistent with my email list. I've met thousands upon thousands of people over the years doing all of these shows and in different capacities. And sometimes I remember to get emails and sometimes I don't. And I don't even ask people to go sign up or join my email list. But that is such a powerful tool for indie artists and businesses alike. So if you are not doing this, go ahead and sign up with a newsletter company or an email list company and start doing that and stay on top of it and actually utilize it and hit people up. So look, I might do this one. I need to do it. So don't be surprised if you randomly get a newsletter or email from me just trying to catch you up on life and you haven't seen one from me in like 10 years. Start your email list, maintain your email list, and stay in touch with people who want to support you. Stay in touch with people who love you. I have a lot of subscribers, but as y'all can see right now, I'm not getting a ton of views or engagement because I haven't stayed in touch with people. So people don't even know that I'm here. So that's absolutely something that I would have done differently. And I believe that I'm going to start making a better effort to take care of that and to be active in that area. Well, first you got to go to my website, go to dreampushgo.com and join the mailing list. And I will send out some kind of email in the next couple of weeks. I just made a promise. Yeah, somebody hold me accountable. Thank you. That leads me to another thing. Although I'm playfully saying somebody hold me accountable, playfully, I would have held myself more accountable for promoting myself, taking care of business, just all of the things that comes with being an indie artist or creative entrepreneur. There's so much to be done. And oftentimes I just left things in the hands of somebody else or in the hands of nobody, and it never got done. I am in a much better space, a much better habit of holding myself accountable. But it is something that I wish I would have done much earlier in life, in my career, and all of those things. Accountability transcends beyond what you do, your business, and all of that good stuff. It's who you are. You might hear people say the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. And I used to be like, no, that's not true, because I'm really good here and I'm not so good there. But it's a mindset thing. And even if you feel like you have a grasp on this area of your life and that's just one little thing is off, I promise you, if you work on accountability in general and building up that character, because that's a building character when you commit to doing what you said you're going to do and showing up as you say you want to show up, or as the person that you say you want to be, or the person that you say you are. That is about character, and character spills into every area of your life. So that's something that I'm continually working on, and I love seeing the improvement. Me sitting right here recording this video is accountability, because I felt like I had other things that I needed to do. And honestly, getting into this, I'm realizing it is a little more work than I anticipated. But I am holding myself accountable to get it done and have this video out to y'all. So if you're seeing this, I did it. Accountability, check. And my little check leads me to another thing. I'm celebrating right now because I'm doing the thing. I'm not waiting until it's absolutely done and polished up and presented and posted before I get happy and excited about it. I'm happy and excited about it right now because I'm doing it, because there's a light in my face, the camera is rolling, and I know that I am in motion. And that reminds me of this quote that I want to share with you guys. It reads, "The implicit assumption behind any goal is this: once I reach my goal, then I'll be happy." The problem with the goals first mentality is that you're continually putting happiness off until the next milestone, and that's by James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, which is a phenomenal book. If you haven't checked it out yet, go ahead and check it out. So that's another thing that I would have done differently earlier on. Stop waiting for moments to be excited. Be excited now. Be excited in the motion. Be excited with the movement. Be excited with the doing. Be excited showing up, knowing that I'm going to get to the goal, but enjoying the journey a bit more. I spent so much time being excited when the tour was coming, being excited on tour, coming back and crashing because it felt like it was over. And now what? In the in between time, getting excited about putting out new music, dropping the new music, excited for the day as we share it until everybody's short attention span moves on to something else, and then calming down. And then I need the next thing to be excited about, jumping from high to high. Stop waiting for the goal, the moment, the big thing to be excited. Be excited about this very moment. You are on your way, and that is worth celebrating. And the very last thing that I would have done differently then that I'm still working on now is to be louder about myself, to be louder, to promote myself more. I saw somebody say the other day about Bad Boys 4. By the way, phenomenal movie. So freaking good. Y'all seen it yet? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. No spoilers though, because some people see movies late. That's typically me. But so great. But yeah, I saw somebody say the other day, Bad Boys is literally a 30-year franchise. The first one dropped in 1995. Okay? They're still doing promo. These are two legends, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, and they are finding all kinds of creative ways to promote this film. Yet here I am feeling like I don't want to be a bother. Here I am feeling like I don't want to hound nobody by saying, hey, can you go check out my new YouTube video? Hey, I'm doing a new thing. I don't want to send texts to my friends. I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to repost things multiple times. Martin Lawrence and Will Smith can come up with all kinds of creative ways. And I'm sitting here feeling like, oh, I don't know if I want to text my homegirl because I don't want to be annoying. Bro, I've really struggled with that over the years. And that's something I would have done differently that I am working on doing differently now and just being better about promoting. So shouts to everybody who came over here because they saw me somewhere saying, hey, y'all, I'm doing YouTube now. I got a video out. Come check it out. Thank you. I appreciate you. You being here is encouraging for me. And I'm gonna work on that because my stuff is dope and it deserves to be seen. And people won't know about it if you don't tell them, right? I'm talking to me, but I'm also talking to y'all. Anyway, y'all, those are some things that I've been learning and that I would have done differently from the beginning. And hey, 10 years plus in the game and still working on growing in some areas. And I think that's okay. Life is a journey. It is a marathon and we're always learning something new that can enhance our experience and help take us to the next level. So hopefully some of the things that I've shared will help you on your journey. As always, thank you so much for being here. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. That's me asking. That's me doing the thing, being loud, making the request. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Until then, take good care, guys. Peace and much love.